So, a lot has changed since the last time I even made a recording. In fact, I think it was November that I did this last? December, maybe? I don't know, it's been a long time. One of the obvious changes is my hair. Well, obvious to me anyway. It's cut pretty short, and it's deep red. Since last seen you guys, or you seen me, I have dropped out of school, and don't panic, it's okay. Art school, I don't know. I mean, I can't say I didn't like it, because that'd be a lie, because, I mean, I learned so much, way more than I ever thought I would, and I loved the program, like, I really did. We did so much stuff, and getting involved in the art culture was incredible. But I just know that I was avoiding what I really wanted to do, I guess, because of fear of that, or fear of this. And if there's anything, I mean, maybe not anything, but if there's one thing you should know, it's that you shouldn't let fear rule your life, right? You don't want to be held back by something that scares you. So I decided, you know, I might not make it, I might end up wasting my time, but in the end, I'll have wasted my time doing something I loved, and I would rather die and say, yeah, that's Shreen, you know, she was shit, she never really got anywhere, she, you know, worked noon-time jobs and tried to write a novel that never published, or whatever they might say about me, but at least I know that whatever I do, I was doing what I cared about, even if I don't become that big famous Mrs. Steven Spielberg version that you're going to see on the red carpet one day. Then at least I did something that makes me happy. And as an existentialist, which is that I don't care about the afterlife in a way that I don't, not even debate God or God's non-existence, because to me it doesn't even matter, because the whole point of 9 out of 10 religions is how to live your life to get to that afterlife. And I mean, in the end, so what does it matter if the afterlife's there? We all agree pretty much on one point, which is that we should live our life now to the best of our abilities. And I once read a quote that said, we should love with all our passion, we should hate with all our being. And that's true. I mean, no matter what you do, I mean, you're not going to be 100% correct. You're never going to succeed fully. And no matter what you do, you should exist. And exist to your fullest potential. Whether there's a God or not a God, it doesn't matter. If you exist to your full potential, and I don't mean, like, not capitalism here. I'm not saying you fuck everybody else. Let's all step on the little guys. I'm saying exist for others, exist for yourself, and exist so that you have the most experience in your life you could possibly fit into 80 years, which may not be a lot, and maybe even shorter. So don't waste it. So anyway, off topic, the point is, as an existentialist, I have to live for myself, and for others, but I have to live this life, not the one that may or may not be over there. And preparing for a future that may never come just seems kind of ridiculous for me. Like, you know, like let's all go to college and get, you know, the typical jobs, because they make more sense, because we have to prepare for a future. Well, I don't know if I'm going to be alive tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to be alive at the end of today. I mean, hell. So why not just live it to my full potential? Why not just go with it? Yesterday, I wrote on Facebook, you're worth it to 170 people, minus one or two that wouldn't let me post on the wall, of my friends. And most people got it. Most people reacted with, thanks for saying that, you know, whatever, you are too, or whatever, typical reactions. Some people didn't know what the hell I was talking about and why I would tell them they were worth it randomly. I don't know if I can explain it to people, why I can say, hey, I'm just saying that so that you know, that you can be a better person and that I can be a better person, and together we can all change the world. But we can't change the world till we change ourselves, which is true. So I have to change my own way of thinking and my own stereotypical thoughts about people before I can excel. So that's what my challenge is. I'm all about self-improvement because I don't know why. Anyway, so then, you know, and I was thinking to myself, okay, well, that's pretty typical. Like, you know, some people were asking what the hell I'm talking about. Some people were, like, probably embarrassed, or worried, you know, or whatever. Or some people might even think, you know, this chick's insane, but whatever. However, of 170 people, and this is what I'll point out, 4 of them wrote me and said that what I said really mattered, and they were really glad I said it, and I made a big difference. And that's the point. I don't care if 166 other people didn't give a crap. 4 people may be able to think differently, to excel differently. I'm not trying to be egotistical. I'm just simply saying, if we could all take the effort to do something like that, instead of being so damn self-absorbed, sorry, but we are, then maybe we could excel. And I mean, you might have the mindset that you want to excel more than your friends, like a very capitalistic outlook. But in the end, pure capitalism is proven not to work. And if you really want to go anywhere, you really have to. I mean, you have to give as much as you take. And so I'm giving. So if you feel like doing the challenge and you feel like making a difference, I challenge you to write one sentence, such as "you're worth it," or "you mean something to me," or whatever it might be, and write it on every single one of your friends' walls, or write it on, if you don't want to spend half an hour doing it, write it on like 50 walls, or whatever. Just do something that takes time and effort, and make a difference, because we might as well do something with our lives.